Minster welcome you to this broadcast of high school girls basketball and NKTelco sports. We're here at Rushi High School. Botkins Trojans will take on Rushi Raiders. This game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Crown Equipment Corporation, National Bank, People Pizza, Meats, Elia Johnson, Strip, Blackers IGA, Jewelry, and NKTelco. Welcome here to Clarity Coach Gymnasium at Rushi High School, where we are getting set underway between Rushi and Botkins. I'm Brandon Cloverman, bringing you this action here today. The Shelby County action on a Saturday morning here in early December. Take a look at this game. First, take a look off. This is a battle for really the top positioning in the Shelby County Athletic Grades. Both these teams have one loss. They're each to fourth margins, so each a league loss. Both these teams trying to avoid two losses on the league side of things. First, take a look at the Botkins Trojans. They come off a 17-8 year last year. They made the district semifinals, and they actually lost to these Rushi Raiders by 1 point. And they return a good cast of characters from that team, led by first team All Shelby County selection Carmen Huger, getting some college looks at the moment. That being solid squad around her: Boston Hall, Elia Johnson, Panther Hall, and Delaney Bowers. Letter winners from last year that contributed to a very good squad for Coach Brittany Butler, who is in her first year, takes over for Bill Groves, who left to go to coach the boys team after their state championship last year. So Botkins has 4 wins on the season. They beat Jackson Sumner, Coldwater, and East Goshen. The 2 lost coach are 2 of the top teams in the area, Knoxville and Fort Army. Taking out the flip side, the Rushi Raiders, they're 5-1. They're coming off a dominant win against Tri-Village, 60-48. They were led by Pete Sherman, Wilkins, but at 18-17 points in that ball game. And their Raiders are 5-1 this season. They beat Tri-Village, Minster, Sydney, Houston, Fairmont. So both these guys have 1 league loss each. This is going to be a key game in deciding pacing of the Shelby County Athletic League. Who wants to stay on pace with the league, the top of the league in Fort Laramie, from receiving the first squad. This is a key matchup. To take a look at what happened last year between these 2 squads, Botkins took the first matchup 34-30 at the Coliseum in Botkins, and then come back to Rushi, and Rushi won a 34-32 thriller contest, and then these guys met again in the district semifinals. And the Rushi Raiders took home that contest by 1 point, 45-44, and it was a thriller of a district semifinal game that was really good.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to
Varsity
Gymnasium
and let's
for
go to
today's
PA
Varsity girls
announcer
basketball
Tanya
contest
Hammonds for
between
the
our
national.
visitors, the Botkins Trojans.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidec Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidec is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
Introducing the starting lineup for the Trojans. The sophomore, number 2, Camden Paul.
Welcome back here to Rushi High School. Now let's take a look at our City Aglaze Audiology starting lineup. Number 2, sophomore Camden Paul. Then sophomore forward,
A
no
senior
flat foot.
number 30, Elia Johnson.
15, senior
The
guard
Trojans
Carmen
are led
Huger.
by Brittany Butler, assisted by
24,
Ryan
senior
Miller.
Boston Paul. In number 30, senior center, Elia Johnson. Botkins is coached by Brittany Butler, assisted by Ryan Boyd and Tasha Harris. Now for the Lucia Raiders, junior CC Borchers. Number 4, junior Kate Sherman. Number 10, senior Ella Haney.
A 5'6" junior, number 14,
Number 14,
Reese
junior
Gubo.
Reese Gubo.
A 5'11" senior, number
5'11"
21,
senior, Sophie Francis. So for Botkins, it's Flatfoot, Paul, Johnson, Huger, and Paul. For Russia, it's Borcher, Sherman, Haney, Gubo, and Francis. And Russia is coached by Paul Bremagen, assisted by Rachel Borchers, Tracy Schultze, and Bruce Borchers, Christy Borcher. Now let's take a look at our keys of the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza in Newport, Ohio. First, for Botkins, they want to rebound. Be strong on the inside. They also want to push in transition. And they also want to shoot well. Barushi, it's closing out in transition, or closing out on Botkins' three-point attempts, keeping Carmen Huger out of the lane to penetrate and rebound. As we get this game underway here, our keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, as we are underway here in the Shelby County Athletic League contest. So for Francis, kind of look on the high-low. We've got Carmen Huger guarding Ella Haney on the inside. Be an interesting matchup to watch. Borchers goes over to Francis, over to Gubo. Gubo going to pull the trigger, and she's got it. Reese Gubo opens up the scoring. It's 3-0 Lucy on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard. Carmen Huger racing quickly. Gives it out to Boston Paul. Paul on the inside, going up against Kate Sherman. Paul, no good. It's rebounded by Ella Haney. Fast-paced attack here early on. Sophie Francis in transition down to Kate Sherman. She's double, flips Ella Haney, flips out to Gubo. She's all alone. She fires for 3, and it's no good. Weak side rebound, Sophie Francis. Momentary tie-up. Francis rips through, and she's fouled. And that's going to be on Boston Paul. Those Botkins uniforms, like new uniforms this year, look pretty sharp for the Trojans. Sophie Francis will go to the foul line. A lot of familiarity between these teams. Not a lot of seniors lost from last year's team for each squad, as Francis cannot connect on the first free throw. It bounces out. Francis can't connect on either shot, but Kate Sherman with the rebound puts up the shot, no good. Botkins catches a break there. Huger racing quickly up in the forecourt. She's the straw that stirs the drink here for Botkins. Great defense by Sophie Francis to tip it in the backcourt. Huger recovers and set up the Trojan attack. 3-0 with 6:38 to go in the first quarter. Lucia ahead of Botkins on a Reese Gubo 3. Gubo gets on the inside. There should be a hold. Foul on Reese Gubo, her first. Janelle Flatfoot will take the ball out. Ball inbounded to Boston Paul. Paul going right wing, looking on Ella Haney. And she's fouled by Ella Haney. The second Raider team foul. And as Botkins will have a golden opportunity right under their own basket to attempt to score. And that ball's tipped by CC Borchers, recovered by Boston Paul near the timeline. Paul, he goes right wing, goes over to Huger. Huger tries to spin on the inside, goes over to Elia Johnson. She takes the jump shot, rattles out. Kate Sherman with the rebound. Raiders push the break. They're running up fast. Gubo stops, pops, fires, kisses it off the glass. No good. Huger in the forecourt. This is where she's deadly in transition. She stops, fires, it rattles out. Borchers trying to push it up fast. This has been a fast tempo for both teams here. Haney going to step into a 3, and it bounces out, but she gets her own rebound, and she's fouled on the floor. Coach scrimmages, shouting out instructions to his squad. 30 years the head coach of the varsity boys team here, 4 years at Troy, and his first year at Rushi taking over for Andy Timmerman. Rushi resets the attack. Haney on the inside, back out to Dulo. She shot fakes. Gives it over to CC Borchers. She's going to pull the trigger, and she's got it. CC Borchers with a big three, and Rushi pulls ahead 6-0 on our first National Bank for the scoreboard. Paul. Up and that ball's stolen. It's a turnover. Gubo in transition. Gives to a streaking Kate Sherman who's trying to rip through Botkins' defender. Nice play there by Botkins. I believe that might have been Camden Paul. That got a hand on it to force a... the arrow's going to favor the Raiders. We're figuring out the book here, what's going on, if it's going to be a Raider turnover. It looks like it is. Nice play by Camden Paul. He's going to be guarded by Simone Putoff off the bench, who comes in with a sixth man, a junior. Bucher, just right around Putoff. That ball's picked off by CC Borchers. And that ball is tipped unintentionally by Simone Putoff. Bucher gets the ball in transition, rattles out. Iron unkind, but Bucher gets her on rebound, deflects off Bucher, and that is a good possession there for Botkins. Iron just unkind to the Trojans there on that possession. It was a great look by Bucher. Pair of threes by the Raiders. The difference here 6-0 with 4:37 remaining in the first quarter. Kate Sherman flashes the baseline, goes over to CC Borchers. She rips through. Step over to Reese Hugo. Over to Sophie Francis. Francis in the corner to Borchers. Kate Sherman flashes out. She's going to pull the trigger. Kisses it off the glass. And what a shot by Kate Sherman. 3 threes by 3 separate juniors. Sherman, Borchers, and Kubo, and the Raiders lead 9-0 on our first National Bank scoreboard. Bucher gives it up to Mulaney Maurer, who's in the lineup. Maurer over to Boston Paul. Paul weighing her options, puts her head down, goes baseline, and that ball's deflected out by Sophie Francis. Armani will enter the lineup for the Raiders. Coming for Reese Hugo. Ball's inbounded. And that's going to go the way of the Raiders when Maurer tried to fall on the floor and get that ball. Her back touched the sideline. So 3 Raider threes here halfway through this first quarter, the difference. Borchers, left wing, goes over to Sherman. Trying to run through the offense. Francis trying to post up on the inside. Over to Borchers, she puts her head down. Gets up over to Mon, and Borchers is fouled on the pass. 3:34 remaining, 9-0. Our score. We're just going to run a stack bunch right up near the corner 3 line. Trying to inbound it, to lob it into Sherman. Sherman trying to take a baseline, and Bucher swats it out of bounds to save the Raiders. So we have a couple substitutions. Haney and Gubo back into the lineup. Sherman and Francis go out for the Raiders. We're in a box set. Out of bounds. Ball goes into Haney. Haney back out in the corner to Mon and over to Gubo. She's wide open, and shot is off the iron. And it gets out to Carmen Bucher. She's out ahead of the pack. Looking to get Botkins on the board, and she does. Carmen Bucher gets into the box score, and it's 9-2 now. Rushi on our first National Bank scoreboard, and we have a Raider turnover. They just went a little too fast on that possession. Botkins trying to score on back-to-back possessions here. Ball goes to the left. Paul flips it over to Bucher. Bucher over to Kennedy Gosek, who's in the lineup for Botkins. Bucher on the inside, goes over to Johnson. Johnson to the basket, and there is the rounder. Botkins caught back-to-back possessions with buckets. It's 9-4 Raiders now. Coach Paul Brandon wants a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. This is a chance to thank some of our sponsors here on NKTelco. They are Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Cool Pizza, Winners Meats, Siniagle's Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, The Jewelry Barn, and NKTelco. Follow WCSM 1350 96.7 FM. And our internet-exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com all season long. Your sports leader in Mercer, West counties. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3, on HD on Channel 503. Catch the replay Saturday, December 18th at 12 p.m. and Friday, December 24th at 5 p.m. Also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and NKTelco.com/sports. So coming out of that Precision Strip timeout, all timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. Rushi leads 9-4 on Botkins. Botkins on a 4-0 run right now. Rushi, nice pass on the inside, and that's the first two-point field goal of the game for the Raiders. Ella Haney with a nice shot on the inside. 11-4, Raider lead now. Beacon gives the ball up to Camden Paul, over to Dosek, over to Platfoot. Janelle Platfoot drives on the inside, nearly walked, gives up to Paul, Mulaney Mauer. Quick passing possession there for Botkins, and that's a corner three. Call that up there for number 11, Kennedy Dosek, the junior. And it is an 11-7 ball game all of a sudden. Botkins starting to feel it now offensively. Pass on the inside. Maya Manin cuts the basket. Nice job by Maya Manin. Moving without the basketball. The play was there. And the Raiders up 13-7 on our first national event scoreboard. So have 14-7 on our board. A deep three there by Mauer, no good. And the Raiders nearly turn it over. Kubo recovers. She gets a screen in the half court. She's going to try to drive to the basket. Kicks out Simone Brush. She's going to pull the trigger. Shot no good. But the weak side rebound falls to Maya Manin. Sherman gives out over to Kubo. Simone put off. Over to Sherman on the inside. And it was a little off-balance shot. This is the best looking shot, but she scored in. Temporary moment, temporary pause to play. Should be 15-7 on our scoreboard, but it says 16-7. Kate Sherman with 5 points on the night. Bucher puts it up, guarded by fellow senior Sophie Francis, who got a first-team All-County selection last year. And that ball picked off by CC Borcher. She goes inside, and there's a foul on Carmen Bucher. She reached. 46.8 seconds remaining in the first quarter. They're just going to run a box set out under their own basket. Go to Borchers up on the top of the feet. Gives it up over to Sophie Francis. Corner options, player screen. Picked off. Bucher. She's trying to get up ahead of the pack. She goes right side and she falls. She slipped on her way to the basket on the baseline. Good thing she's okay. A little condensation on the floor. I think that's why Huker slipped. Tough break there for Botkins. Try to make sure that the area is cleaned up. We have player safety. Up here. Let's take a little bit of a break. We'll be back here next NKTelco Sports. Back here out of the precision strip timeout. Got that condensation cleaned up off the floor. 15-7 Raider advantage over Botkins. Sophie Francis takes a shot, no good. Ball falls on the floor. There's a jump ball. Arrow favors Rushi. With 19.5 seconds remaining, it's a 15-7 Raider advantage. Haney flashes the ball, goes up, fires a high arcing shot. Sherman gets the board and puts it back in. 17-7 Raiders. Bucher probably got away with a double dribble there. Fortunate for her. Botkins gonna have a last chance shot here. End of the quarter. Will they get it off in time? They will not. That's the end of the first quarter. And she leads Botkins 17-7. We'll take a break. Come back with the second quarter of action here next on NKTelco Sports in this timeout. Brought to you by Precision Strip.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Back here at Claire C. DeVoe Gymnasium, at the end of the first quarter, the Rushi Raiders lead the Botkins Trojans 17-7. And Rushi, a nice offensive first quarter. And Botkins trying to narrow the gap here. Good offensive quarter for the Raiders to start. Botkins coming off a loss in their last game to Fort Laramie, 50-18. Bucher held the 9 points. That was key for Laramie in that victory. Bucher in the backcourt being chased around by a couple Raiders. Ball picked off there by Simone Putoff. She's going to get the ball up to Kate Sherman. Not until it's kicked, though. Scoring breakdown that first quarter, Kate Sherman had 7 for the Raiders. Maya Monin 2, Cece Borchers 3, Ella Haney 2, and Reese Kubo 3. For Botkins, they were led. Kennedy Disick had 3, Carmen Bucher 2. And Elia Johnson with 2 as well. Sophie Francis under the basket. Her shot is blocked. Bucher working on Francis. Bucher going to spin around in the corner to Camden Paul. Paul going to go over to Boston Paul on the top of the key. She gets a shot fake. She tries to drive on the inside over to Carmen Bucher. She'll stop by her 3. She's got it. Carmen Bucher now with 5 points on the night. It's 17-10 Rushi on our First National Bank. First scoreboard. CC gives it up over to Sophie Francis, over to Ella Haney. Just trying to work it around. Borchers trying to answer the Bucher 3 with one of her own, and she does. CC Borchers cans the 3. She's got 2 of them on the night, and 6 points in total for her. And a 20-10 Raider lead on our First National Bank First scoreboard. Bucher going to give it up over to Boston Paul. Botkins working through their offense here. Paul gives it over to a cutting Bucher, and she's got the end one. Carmen Bucher, oh so smooth. She is a great player with and without the ball. And a nice cut to the basket. She'll try to convert an old-fashioned three-point play. A couple substitutions for the Raiders. Reese Kubo and Kelby Dosek into the lineup, a pair of juniors. Ella Haney going to go to the bench. And Simone Putoff as well. Bucher cans the first free throw, or the free throw. She's got 8 points now on the night. Botkins going to apply a little pressure in the backcourt. People are trying to clear it out. Get the one-on-one to bring it up the forecourt. Simone Putoff gives it up over to Kate Sherman. She's going to pull the trigger, and that's going to fall out. But on the rebound attempt, it deflected off the hand of Janelle Plattford. And Kennedy Dosek back into the lineup. 20-13 our score. 6:14 remaining in the second quarter. This will go a stack formation on the left wing. They inbound the ball over to Borchers. Borchers being guarded by Camden Paul. Borchers going to go back and forth to her left hand, over to Francis, over to Sherman. Sherman cross-court pass over to Gubo, who skies up to catch it and save it. Borchers stops at the top of the wing over to Sophie Francis. Trying to get it to Sherman on the inside. They like the matchup. A couple Botkins players collapse, and there's a foul on the inside. That's on Camden Paul. She was walled straight up, but came down on the attempt. And Coach Butler does not like that call, but she came through, and Camden Paul was not walled up. That's what they call, when you have your hands stripped, they call it walling up. I think she came down on that play right there as Sherman switches the first free throw. Delaney Maurer in the lineup. Simone Putoff come in as well. She's going to come in for Sophie Francis. Kate Sherman now leading the Raider attack with 8 points on the night. Trying to make it 9. Sherman dips the knees, fires, and splits the pair from the line, but the Raiders get the offensive rebound. Nice play by Simone Putoff. Kelby Dosek on the inside. Tries to flip it to a teammate, can't quite do so. It's going to be a Raider turnover. Carmen Huchard been pretty on fire from the field these past few possessions. Try to keep it up here for her. And Boston Paul over to Carmen Huchard. I haven't seen Boston Paul attempt a 3 yet. Huchard trying to make everything happen on her own. She puts a little touch of magic on there, and she stays hot from the field. She's got 10 points now, exceeding our Thursday night total of 9. And Botkins still within 6 on our First National Bank Think Good scoreboard. Raiders try to get it inside, and that pass is picked off by none other than Huchard. She works up in the forecourt. She goes over to Boston, tries to get over to Boston Paul. It's deflected by Reese Dubo. In the corner, Dosek Johnson all alone, and she's got it. And all of a sudden, this is a 4-point ball game. Elia Johnson with her second field goal of the night. Sherman over to Dubo. They're just working around here. Borchers. And back and forth over to Putoff. Putoff over to Dosek. Dosek back over to Gubo on the inside, Kate Sherman. And that's going to be a foul on Elia Johnson. $16 fouls on Botkins compared to Rushi's 3. Rushi going to be in the bonus the rest of the half. Sherman will go back to the line. She can't connect on the first free throw. Pair of subs for the Raiders. Or the Raiders and Botkins have each of their own subs. Sophie Francis and Janelle Plattfoot in the line for their respective teams. Ella Haney looking to come in to give Kate Sherman a breather if she can this free throw right here. Maya Manin also going to the scores table. And Sherman cans the second one. Sherman with 9 on the night. 22-17 Raiders on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. It's been a really good quarter for Botkins. They've outscored the Raiders by 5. And there's a steal by Sophie Francis, and Boston Paul committed a foul right after that. And prevented what would have been an easy Raider layup, but it's going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity anyway. So Francis will get a chance at the line to add to the Raiders' lead, and Huchard comes back in after a quick breather. Francis to the line. Keeps her knees, fires, and cannot connect on the bonus opportunity. That's going to be a foul on Ella Haney. She's got to get too handsy there, and the ball will go the way of the Trojans. 22-17 our score, 4:29 remaining in the second quarter. We get a timeout from Coach Brittany Butler. We'll take it with them. 22-17 Rushi on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. We'll be back after this break here next. NKTelco Sports.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Crown Equipment Corporation, Grand Lake Health.
Welcome back from that timeout. Reminder that to you all, timeouts are brought to you by Precision Strip. We'd like to thank you, Precision Strip, for sponsoring those timeouts here on NKTelco Sports. It's 22-17, Rushi over Botkins. As it was 17-7 after the first quarter, but Botkins has been on fire offensively, in particular Carmen Bucher. As Delaney Maurer foul going to the baseline. Trojans looking to inbound. Ball goes to Maurer in the corner, over to Dosek. Or Platfoot, excuse me. Gives it up over to Bucher. Bucher over to Elia Johnson. The ball is nearly picked off, but Bucher gets it back, and she sets up her offense. Nearly halfway through the second quarter. Bucher on the inside, and that ball's blocked by Sherman. And it's going to be off of Sherman. Botkins' ball. Trojans on the inbound. Gives over to Bucher in the corner. Bucher will bring it back out. Ball tried to flip it over there, but a nice double team by the Raiders has swung the other guard around over, and it forced Bucher to make a quick decision. Great defense in the half court there by the Raiders. Botkins has fought back. The Raiders led by 10 after the first quarter. And the Trojans have it back within 5. Gubo. It's over to Maya Mon. She'll take the deep two, and it's no good. Rebound falls down to Janelle Platfoot. Bucher over to Platfoot. She's going to pull the trigger, and no good. Iron a little unkind there to Platfoot, but Borchers gets it full head of steam to the basket. No foul called. And there's a jump ball. Arrow's going to favor Rushi. It's very minimal time, but ball was held there. But the Raiders will get it under their own basket nonetheless. There's not another box set. Sherman, cross-court pass to Gubo. She'll go near the Raider logo. Manu flips it over to Gubo. Over to Borchers' right wing, or left wing. Back over to Gubo. Manu back over to Gubo on the inside. Sherman. She'll pick up her dribble, and she's fouled on her way up to the basket. It's going to be on number 11, Kennedy Dosek. And Sherman will get 2 shots at the line. Her 3rd trip to the line tonight. And she cans the first free throw. Raider lead back out to 6. 23-17 on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Sherman cans both of them, 24-17. Sherman having a nice night with 11 points for her in the first half. Her and Huger leading their teams respectively offensively. Huger tries to split the double, and Huger gets bailed out, or no, excuse me, there's a timeout by Coach Brittany Arnold. We'll take, or excuse me, not Brittany Arnold, excuse me, Brittany Butler. And it's a 30-second timeout. Again, we'd like to let you know that without our sponsors, this game would not be possible. Our sponsors are Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sidney Ogles Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, The Jewelry Barn, and NKTelco. And our Rushi Live View game sponsors The Jewelry Barn. Our stats and recap is brought to you by Wagner's IGA. Starting lineup, Sidney Ogles Audiology, replays, Winners Meats, keys to the game, Keyhole Pizza. I'd like to tell you that follow WCSM AM 1350 96.7 FM and their internet exclusive games, www.wcsmradio.com. All season long, your sports leader in Mercer and Ogles County. Coming out of this precision strip timeout, Rushi up 24-17 with 2:40 remaining. Again, Rushi fans, the boys game will be on tonight. Craig Kissinger and I will be on the call for that. Rushi versus Bradford. As the Raiders look like they're coming out in a zone out of the timeout. Ball's tipped out. Raider got a paw on it. It'll stay with the Trojans. Bucher. Gives up Josek. She's going to pull the trigger. She's got it. Kennedy Josek in a sharpshooter from the outside. She's got 2 threes. And Botkins within 4. Monin trying to respond with a deep 2, and she's got it. Gets a little bit of that back, and Maya Monin with 4 points now. 26-20 our score. Kennedy Josek providing a little bit of a spark shooting-wise. Janelle Plattfoot shoots, no good. Johnson on the putback, and she's got it. Botkins has been lethal this second quarter offensively. 15 points the second quarter. They struggled offensively against Laramie. Only mustered 18 points that whole game. It was 22 in the first half. Francis splits through the Monin. She's going to pull the trigger. High arcing shot. She's got it again. Maya Monin with 7 points has been an assassin from the outside. (29-22). We've seen some good shooting from both these teams from the outside. Josek going to pull the trigger. Oh, that just rattled out. She's been another assassin from the outside, too, with 2 made threes. Borchers trying to push the break. That ball stolen. Bucher in the forecourt, up ahead of the pack. It's where she's most deadly and converts the layup. Bucher having a nice night tonight. Gubo stops, pops, fires in transition. No good. Ball falls down to Mulaney Maurer. Botkins has scored 17 points this quarter. And he scored 18 again against Laramie the other night, so a great quarter offensively for Botkins. Maurer gets it up over to Huger. That ball is stolen by the Raiders. Borchers tries to get it up ahead to Sherman. She's trying to go up ahead of the pack, and she puts in the layup. Nice job of running the floor for Kate Sherman. She's got a baker's dozen. Bucher with limited time. She's got to make something happen. She's going to put some magic on it and can't quite get it in the basket. That'll end the first half. Our score, Rushi 31, Botkins 24. We'll take a break, recap the first half, and come back with the second half here next on NK Sports.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Welcome back to Clare City Gymnasium at Varsity High School. Getting ready for the second half of action here between Varsity and Botkins. Let's take a look at our stats and recap brought to you by Wagner's IGA after the first half of action between Varsity and Botkins. Let's take a look at the scoring breakdown for each team. After the first quarter of action, the score was 17-7 Varsity, and at halftime now, 31-24. Botkins scoring looked like this. Kennedy Dosek had 6. Carmen Bucher led her team with a dozen, 12. And Elia Johnson had 6. For Rushi, they're led by Cece Borchers with 6. Kate Sherman has 13. Maya Mon with 7. Ella Haney with 2. And Reese Gubo with 3. So 31-24. It was 17-7 after the first quarter, and Botkins got it back within 4. Bears pull away to a 7-point lead at the halftime intermission. Really, Kate Sherman and Carmen Bucher for their respective teams have really been the focal point of the offense. And Kennedy Dosek been the ninth edition, hitting 2 threes, keeping the Raiders honest on defense. I've not had any much scoring on each side from one players in particular. Boston Paul, I've not saw her shoot. She's a good shooter. She's not in the box score yet. Ella Haney only with 2 points. Ball's going into Kate Sherman a lot. She has 13 points, but I expect those two for each of their team to see them a little more involved in the second half. Here so far, as we're underway, it's Botkins' ball to start. Boston Paul is over to Camden Paul. Paul right wing over to Huger. Huger pulls the 3, and it's blocked by Sherman. Sherman up ahead of the pack, streaking ahead, and she opens up in the second half of scoring, and Carmen Huger is down on the floor. And she got rolled up. She is hobbling. That is not a good sight if you're a Botkins fan. We hope that she is okay, because she is a great player to watch. As the athletic trainer from Rushi come over to look at her. Hopefully it is nothing too serious, and hopefully she can come back out on the floor. I think Janelle Plattfoot came, or Kennedy Dosek came in the lineup for Botkins to replace Bucher. Paul trying to get on the inside. Ball flipped over to Boston Paul. Near the timeline, guarded by Ella Haney. Boston Paul trying to split through the defense, and she'll get to the line right away. And Boston Paul getting the ball in her hands is one player who's going to need to take over if Hooker is out for an extended period of time in the second half. He's getting looked at on the bench, and she is walking toward the end as the first shot is canned by Boston Paul, as they're going to go out in the hallway and maybe take a look at her knee or ankle or whatever she hurt there. Hopefully she is okay. Paul splits the pair from the line. Botkins really gonna have to hold ship while she's out. Sophie Francis left wing. Francis over to Haney. Back over to Gubo. Gubo on the inside to Sherman. We get the double collapse over to Reese Gubo on the inside. Haney, and Haney's fouled. Nice sequence of events there for the Raiders. As Haney gets to the line and will shoot a pair of free throws. Haney cans the first free throw. She's got 3 now on the night. Haney committed to go play at Edison next year. She's an honorable mention All Shelby County Athletic League player. And Haney drains both free throws. She has 4 points now. As we have Carmen Cooper is back out on the end of the bench, and it looks like we're going to put some tape on her ankle. As there's a 3 from the corner by Dosek. It's wide. Paul gets the long rebound on the weak side. Botkins a near turnover. There's a jump ball. Arrow favors the Raiders. 35-25, 6:34 to go on our first national. 6:34 in the third quarter. To be on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard. Borchers crosses over to her left. Over to Haney. Haney. This is up over to Borchers. Borchers trying to drive baseline. She spins in. Borchers over to Gubo. Gubo over to Francis left wing. She's going to pull the trigger. And that shot is high arcing and no good, but the offensive rebound goes down to CC Borchers. Reese Gubo going to pull the trigger, and she's got it. Bullseye for Reese Gubo. She got 2 threes on the night, 6 points, and it's 38-25 Raiders on our first National Bank first scoreboard. And Cameron Paul gets that ball out of bounds, and it looks like Carmen Hoover getting taped up is going to come back in the lineup here hopefully soon. And she said she fell a little awkwardly. She hobbled off her on the court on her own, which was good news. She's still missing a little bit of time here. Like I said, hopefully she is okay. She has 12 points to lead Botkins. Is that ball stolen? It's Kate Sherman. She's going to fall on it. There's going to be a timeout by Coach Paul Bremichen. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll take it with them. Rushi ahead of Botkins, 38-25. We'll be back here next on NK Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Park National Bank, Cargill, St. Henry Bank, Chiltex LLC, Speedway Lanes.
Back here out of this Precision Strip timeout, 38-25, Rushi ahead of Botkins. 5:45 remaining. Sophie Francis under the basket. Shot goes up and Kennedy Dosek hits the ground hard. I think she caught an elbow from Sophie Francis. Coach Brittany Butler not happy with that call, and Dosek got hit hard in the face, I think incidentally by Sophie Francis. Looks like Dosek's okay. I think she was caught an elbow, an incidental elbow. And another good news there for Botkins is he's going to come back in the lineup as Dosek goes out. So good news for Botkins, Carmen Huger back in number 13 as it'll be Botkins ball. well on that ankle. Boston Paul, shot fake. She goes on the inside, it's Maurer. And that falls out. Paul, they call it a jump ball. Yes, yeah. So the arrow favors the Trojans. 38-25, 5:18 remaining. The Botkins. And that's going to be a Botkins turnover. So put off back in the lineup. Give a Reese. Sophie Francis is a breather. She's congratulated by her Raven teammates. Gubo gets instructions from Coach Paul Bremergen. His first season, there's a jump ball there. Boston Paul does a nice job of getting a hold of that as senior Riley Hamlin's going to come in the lineup. Senior with her first action of the night. And Bluffton softball commit. Shelby County League Player of the Year last year. CC Borchers is on the wing to Ella Haney. Haney goes over to Borchers. This is a little bit of screen on the Raiders. It's going to be on Riley Hammonds. Trying to get that flare screen open for Borchers. She moved on it, and that's going to be a Raider turnover. Huker trying to split through the track. Gives it over to Mulaney Maurer. And that's a nice find by Huker to Mulaney Maurer. And Maurer in the box score now as Botkins trails 38-27. The First National Bank thing for a scoreboard. Hammonds going over to Borchers. Borchers on the inside to Haney. Haney gonna kick it out. Sloan put off. Put off, weighing her options. So for Borchers. Right wing Reese Gubo. And it's going to be a Raider turnover. Botkins trying to push it ahead. Camden Paul loses it. Reese Gubo gets it. She's in the forecourt, gives it over to Putoff. Putoff finds a flashing Ella Haney, who's immediately doubled. She tries to rip through the defense, and it's a steal by Botkins. Nice defense by the Trojans in the forecourt. Guarded by Putoff, flips it over right wing Boston Paul. Paul goes up over to Elia Johnson. Johnson is back up over to Huker. 3:37 remaining here in the third quarter. 38-27 Rushi. Huker out to Boston Paul. Her shot is blocked by Ella Haney. Borchers tries to get up ahead to Haney, wasn't paying attention. Borchers wanted to go back. Right idea, just the wrong timing. We have a wave of Raiders substitutions. Maya Mon and Toby go second. I think Sherman will come in for Hammonds, Borchers, and Haney. Boston Paul goes out of the lineup as Kennedy Dosek is back in after catching that elbow in the face there earlier. Bucher goes left side, tries to clear out her teammates. Over back to her left hand, back over to her right hand, over to Kennedy Dosek. Dosek trying to drive in the middle, over to Mulaney Maurer. There's going to be a Raider foul. It's going to be the fourth Raider team foul of the half. The third Raider team foul, exactly 3 minutes remaining. Chanel Plattfoot back in the lineup. Going to give it up over to Camden Paul, guarded by Kate Sherman. Super Kennedy Dosek. Dosek on the inside, wraparound pass, nearly picked off by Gubo, but she stepped on the line. Botkins inbounding, gives it up. Flash down to Plattfoot. Plattfoot tried to exchange off the Cooper and it's kicked out of bounds. Botkins with only 3 points this quarter. Russia with only 7 after the offensive explosion we saw in the first half. It's really been a little more quiet here this third quarter offensively for both squads. And Botkins nearly turns it over, but it's salvaged away there by the Trojans. They work it around the arc. It's super. This flashing on the inside. Botkins taking a long time on this possession. Trying to get something open from coming into the lineup. And Boston Paul going to come back in the lineup as well. He works out with the Raider logo. And 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. 38-27 Raiders in our First National Bank first scoreboard. Boston Paul at the top of the key. Paul trying to get on the inside of platform. A wild shot and a foul. That's going to be on Mayamana. There'll be 2 shots for Janelle Platfoot. And first shot by Platfoot. Sophie Francis, C.C. Borchers back into the lineup. Cancel first free throw. Botkins back within 10. And that's Platfoot's first points of the night. Tries to make it 2. And she can't quite do that. She's still in the line. It's 38-28 now. Raiders ahead. 1:40 remaining. Francis, left wing. Francis, and her options over to Sherman. Sherman, catch with high low to Haney. And Botkins rips it away. Throw it off the Raiders. It'll be Botkins' ball. Bucher in the forecourt, gives it up over to Dosek. Dosek driving baseline, and she's fouled on the baseline. It's going to be on Borchers. It's going to be the 5th Raider team foul of the half compared to 1 for the Trojans. Dosek plans the first free throw. Botkins not going away. Every time the Raiders have really pulled out to double digits, the Trojans have done a good job of holding the ship. Actually, Botkins has been outscoring Russia by 1 since the beginning of the second quarter. Joseph hands both people. She has 8 on them. Timeout by Coach Premagen. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll be back after this break here next. Okay, go Sports.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Welcome back here to Claire C. DeVoe Gymnasium at Russia High School. The Russia Raiders lead the Botkins Trojans 38-30 with 1:12 remaining in the third quarter. It's been a slow offensive quarter for both squads here. Trying to work around. Be patient on this offensive possession after the timeout by Coach Premagen. on and goes up over Sherman. Sherman trying to work on the inside against Johnson. Shot no good. And that's a Raider foul. It's the 16th foul. Botkins will shoot bonus free throws the rest of this ball game, and that's huge for the Trojans. Time trying to work through the double. She gets her dribble back up ahead as Kennedy Dosek and can't quite complete the point-blank layup. And Coach Paul Bremagen going to get teed up. And Botkins going to shoot free throws.
No warning. Absolutely zero warning. Cool.
Yeah, Carmen Huker will go to the line, and that's a huge swing for Botkins here. And Huker cannot connect on the first free throw. Huker at least looking like she's playing well on her ankle. She hasn't scored since she's come back in. Connects on the second free throw. Huker's first free throw. 20 free throw gets it. Botkins back to 7. They have the ball and they have the arrow favoring them in the end of the third quarter in case unless there's not a tie-up. So this could be a huge swing of momentum for the Trojans. Johnson on the inside. He goes up and in. Elia Johnson with 8 points now. 38-33 Raider lead. Borchers trying to get on the inside, splits the defense and is fouled. And Borchers was fouled by Boston Paul. Really, offensively, kind of a quiet third quarter for both teams. Botkins will finish with 9 points this quarter. The Raiders will finish with 7, 8, and 9 points. I hope it not be 9 points as Borchers misses the first free throw. And Borchers misses both free throws, so 38-33 our score going in the fourth quarter. She ahead of Botkins. And this timeout brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll be back with the fourth quarter of action here next on NKTelco Sports.
Winners Meats. Quality meats for 4 generations. Hoagie Lumber. Hilsman Automotive.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidec Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidec is a global company that is growing with its sights on being $1 billion company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
And welcome back here to Claire Cinevo Gymnasium. At the beginning of the fourth quarter of action between Russia and Botkins, it's 38-33. Russia ahead of the Trojans as Botkins starts the ball with the fourth quarter. The Raiders have Botkins. Does a nice steal and backcourt by Francis. There's a tie-up. Arrow favors the Raiders. It's a 9-7 scoring advantage. Credit Botkins' defense there that quarter, pulling what's really been a hot Raider offense for most this year. Scored in the 60s at least 3 times in the 50s. And held them in check that quarter to keep them within this ballgame. They have not led any portion of this game, but they've shut down the Raider offense that third quarter. Studo on the top of the wing. Francis gives the ball up over to Borchers. She shoots, fires, and got it. CC Borchers with 8 points on the night. She hits that shot from the short corner. 40-33 Raiders on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard. Huger starts in the forecourt, trying to respond, can't get the layup. Weak side rebound. Johnson in one. Elia Johnson really just haven't called her name much, but she has 10 points, trying to make it 11. And Botkins back within 5. 7:07 remaining in regulation. Johnson has an opportunity to cut the Raider lead to 4. Johnson cans the free throw, and Botkins back within 4. 40-36. Our score here. Reese Scubo goes down towards Kate Sherman. Goes out to Sophie Francis. She's going to pull the trigger. She's got it. Sophie Francis responds with a big three-pointer, and not much of a bigger time to come through there. Her first points of the night. Raiders trying to pull a double team. Boston Paul, right wing. Paul tries to split the defense, and Lucia gets a steal. CC Borchers trying to get up ahead of the pack, trying to split the defense, but a nice play by Boston Paul to deflect it out of bounds and really disrupt the later transition there. Lainey Maurer and Janelle Plattfoot back into the lineup. CC Borchers in the lineup. Borchers up over to Gubo. Gubo gonna get it on the inside to Haney. Botkins immediately doubles. Raiders play inside out. Sherman fouled on the shot extension. She followed through. She was hacked. And we go to the line for a pair of free throws. Sherman dips the knees, fires, and cans the first free throw. Sherman with 16 points now. Sherman no good, but Ella Haney gets the rebound and puts it back in. Ella Haney with 6 points on the night. As the Raiders lead 46-36 on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard. Botkins in the forecourt, struggling to get things set up. Carmen Huger gonna pop fire the 3, and she's hacked from behind by Sophie Francis. Huger cans the first free throw. 46-37. And now cans the second free throw as Reese Scuba back into the lineup. Huger goes 2 or 3 from the line, but Elia Johnson gets the rebound. Paul on the inside gives it over to Maurer, back over to Plattfoot. 46-38 Raiders over the Trojans with 5:45 remaining in the ballgame. Huger trying to go to the basket, takes it, shot off target. Raiders pull down the board. Hugo, left wing. Goes out to the middle. Goes over to Sherman. Great defense on the inside by Paul, Camden Paul, to rip that away. Huger across the timeline, trying to get her team back within 2 possessions of a bucket here. Huger over to Plattfoot. Plattfoot, left wing, spins around, trying to find an open teammate and give it out back over to the floor, General Huger. Huger gets that ball tipped and stolen by Simone Putoff. Putoff up ahead to CC Borchers. Borchers being aggressive, going on the inside. Reese Scubo, shot fakes, fires a short corner shot and swishes it home. And the Raider lead is back up to double digits in 10. Skibo now with 8 points on the night. 48-38 Raiders. Delaney Maurer gives up over to Camden Paul. Paul going to give it in the short corner to Janelle Flatfoot. Flatfoot looking to give it up. Ball is nearly stolen, but Flatfoot regains control. Back over to Camden Paul. Camden tries to get it up, but it's tipped out of bounds by some put off. And I'll say with the Trojans, as there's a couple of substitutions. Kennedy Dosek, Boston Paul back in the lineup for Coach Brittany Butler's squad. Boston Paul going on the inside. Looking to score, no good. Rebound Haney. CC Borchers pushing the break. Over to Sophie Francis. Francis looking to get it on the inside. Gives up to Simone Putoff. She rips through, fires up a shot. Got it. Nice strong move by Simone Putoff. Her first points of the night. 50-38 Raiders. 3:44 remaining on our first National Bank, first scoreboard. Bucher gives it up to Paul, over to Kennedy Dosek. Back over to Boston Paul. Boston going to give it up over to Camden Paul, and she's fouled by CC Borchers. Right idea. Body control just a little out of whack there for Borchers. Camden Paul will go to the line for one in bonus. So a big opportunity for Paul to try to get this game back within 10. And rolls around, bounces in for Camden Paul. Her first points of the night for the sophomore. Paul sets, fires. Hands for Pinker. She's got 2 points now on the night. Botkins back within 10. 50-40 Rushi with 3:25 remaining on our first National Bank scoreboard. I'd like to thank you for joining us. I'm Brandon Coverman, bringing you today's action on NKTelco Sports. Simone Putoff fouling her way up. And there'll be 2 shots for Simone. Hands the first free throw as Kate Sherman's going to come back in line for Ella Haney. And Simone splits the pair from the line. Botkins pulls down the rebound. Get a little pressure in backcourt for the Raiders. Paul in the forecourt. Trying to hand it off to Camden Paul. Going to flip it over to Dosek. Dosek going to drive on the inside. There's a wild shot, no good. Ball falls on the ground. It is a jump ball. Arrow favors the Trojans. Johnson wide open under the basket. Can't convert from point-blank range. Second time up, no good. Third time up, no good. And Johnson a fourth time, no good. And there's a foul from behind. Huge opportunity, Blair. I think Johnson frustrated with herself right there. She had a couple of chances, but a huge opportunity for Botkins to get back within single digits. Could not convert on 4 attempts. 51-40. Raiders with 2.5 remaining, and there's a timeout by Coach Paul Bremagen. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll take it with them. 51-40. Rushi ahead of Botkins with 2:58 remaining in the ballgame. You're listening to NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Back here on NKTelco Sports. 2:34 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 51 Rushi and 40 for Botkins between these two Shelby County and NKTelco schools. I'd like to thank you for joining us here and buying a subscription or watching our YouTube channel. 2:19 remaining in the ball game. That was going to be on Kate Sherman. Botkins have a bonus opportunity here, a double bonus opportunity. Going to the line will be Elia Johnson, who's had a really nice night tonight. Kind of been a quiet 11 points that she's had. She's done a nice job here tonight with 11 points. Haney back in the lineup. Johnson can't connect on either free throw, but it's a consolation prize to get the offensive rebounds. Boston Hall over to Carmen Hooper. She stops, pops, fires, that shot partially deflected. Trying to push the break. Try to get it on the inside of Haney. Immediately when that ball tries to go to the block, we see 2 or 3 Botkins defenders fly to the block. Ball inbounded, Reese-Stubo. Left side over to Putoff. Putoff gets it over to Haney, and Haney's got it. She's trying to cut through by Cameron Paul. They're just going to take it out over their own basket. Put off over to Sherman. Jump shot, got it. The Raiders lead now a Baker's dozen, 53-40. That jump shot by Kate Sherman. She's having a great night tonight. Raiders get a steal. Simone Putoff trying to put up the layup, and she's got it. That might be the nail in the coffin for this ball game. Simone Putoff now has 5. Coach Brittany Butler wants a timeout. That timeout's brought to you by Precision Strip. Take this moment to thank some people that help us bring this broadcast on NKTelco Sports. Those people are Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Santiago's Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, The Jewelry Barn, and NKTelco. Follow WCSM AM 1350 96.7 FM and their internet exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com. All season long, your sports leader in Mercer and Allglaze County. Our Rushi Live View sponsors NKTelco. Our player of the game, which I will select after the game, is brought to you by NKTelco. Timeout sponsor, Precision Strip. Starting lineup, Santiago's Audiology. Replay, Winners Meats. Finish the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Scoreboard, First National Bank. Repeat sponsors, Propane and Nidec. Our 5-star recruitment sponsor is Crown. I'd also like to tell you guys that NKTelco Sports Team sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school basketball action on NKTelco Channel 3 and on Channel 5 Open. You can catch the replays of these games Saturday, December 18th at noon and Friday, December 24th at noon. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at NKTelco.com/sports. And I'd like to thank you guys for buying subscriptions this year, help supporting local schools and their athletics. And we have every single home game, boys and girls, for Russia, Jackson Center in Sydney, Minster, New Bremen, and Knoxville. And we'll also carry playback games of Botkins, Marion Local, Botkins Turnover, Botkins, Marion Local, Anna, Fort Norman, along with Lane and Catholic as well. These to go in the lineup. We do not do every home game for those ones that we play back on. We play back on a certain site, but we will cover select games. There's 148 games total this year that NKTelco has on tap. Excited for you guys to join us here this year. So again, we thank you for supporting local high school athletics here on NKTelco Sports. Under a minute remaining, the Raider lead 15. It looks like they're going to move to 6-1 on the season. Coach Paul Bremagin telling his squad to keep running through the offense. They have 17 points this fourth quarter after only 7 the last quarter, which by the Raiders standards is very low with the way this offense has been playing the majority of this year. And just moving through the offense. Just going to get a good look at things and clock. Put off. But on the inside, that pass is picked off by Carmen Huker. Huker in the fourth court, trying to make a move to the basket. Candy Paul, she's going to pull the trigger, and that's off the mark. Rebound over here. Time expired. It's over. Russia wins 55-40 over Botkins. Take a break. Come back to the stats and recap and pick our player of the game. Here next, NK Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Welcome back here on NKTelco Sports, here at Russia High School, where the Russia Raiders defeated the Botkins Trojans 55-40. Let's take a look at our stats brought to you by Wagner's IGA. The scoring recap for the Botkins Trojans: Camden Paul had 2, Mulaney Maurer had 2, Kennedy Dosek with 8, Janelle Plattfoot with 1, Carmen Huker led Botkins with 15, Elia Johnson had 11, and Boston Paul had 1. For Russia, the scoring breakdown goes like this. Kate Sherman had 17 to lead the attack, 8 from Cece Borker, 7 from Maya Monin, 6 from Ella Haney, 8 from Reese Kubo, 3 from Sophie Francis, and 5 from Simone Putoff. And the Raiders really, they led the whole time. They darted out to a 9-0 lead off 3 threes right away. And they really looked to have the momentum. It looked like they might have been cruising, but Botkins, credit them, they fought back all day. I know it's a 55-40 score, but Botkins had it within 4. Really shut down Russia and only allowed them to score 7 points that third quarter, which really kept them in the ball game, even though they only scored 9 points themselves coming out of halftime. Kept it a close game there. They got it within 4, but then the Raiders just were simply too much and pulled away in the fourth quarter. They outscored Botkins 17-7 that fourth quarter. They outscored Botkins by that same margin in the first quarter. The Trojans won the second and third quarters, scoring respectively 17-14. Botkins outscored Russia in the second quarter, and in the third quarter they outscored Russia 9-7. So before we leave, we want to congratulate our player of the game. Our player of the game tonight is Kate Sherman. Kate Sherman had 17 points and really is showing why she's a dominant force and one of the best inside players in not only just the Shelby County, but the entire really area, including the MAC and the Miami Valley League. She's one of the most dominant players on the inside. She played well for the Raiders. And to take a look really at the outlook for both teams going forward, Botkins falls to 4-3 on the season. And with Huker out there for a little time with the injury, they held ship. Elia Johnson had a solid night. This is a team that's going to make some noise in the tournament, that can really win a couple games. They could upset some people. This is a very good Botkins squad that first-year coach Brittany Butler has to work with. She does a nice job with the girls, and they fall 55-40 here tonight, but they made it a competitive ballgame. They didn't say die when they fell down by double digits. They got it back within 4. Botkins is going to be just fine. I have a first-team candidate all Shelby County League with Carmen Huker. She can help win a lot of ball games. And looking on the flip side, Botkins will be next back in action against Houston on Thursday, so they have a little bit of a break to regroup after losing back-to-back Shelby County games as they fall to their second league loss in the county. And it'll be an uphill climb for them to try to win the county, but they now have 2 losses in the Shelby County Athletic League. Now looking on the outlook for the Russia Raiders, they advance to 6-1. They keep pace with Fort Laramie in the Shelby County Athletic League, only being behind 1 game. And Russia did a real nice job getting out, shooting, a nice balanced scoring effort. Cece Borchers, Kate Sherman, Reese Gubo had a very nice balanced attack. And they did a nice job here tonight. And they were able to stave off Botkins when they got close. A very good Botkins team that adds to the resume of impressive wins the Raiders have had. They've beaten Tri-Village, Minster, and Sydney. Add Botkins to that list. Out of their 4, they've beaten 4 very, very good teams this year on the young season. They advanced to 6-1. The Raiders will next be in action against the New Bremen Cardinals on Tuesday night in the Nest. I will be on the call for that game with Greg Burning. If you want to purchase that game, Raider fans, you can on pay-per-view. If you cannot make it to the Nest in New Bremen, you can purchase it here. Greg Burning and I on the call. That game will be interesting because, as many Russia fans know, the current New Bremen coach, Andy Zimmerman, was the man here at Russia the last 5 years before leaving Russia after 5 seasons and taking a teaching and coaching job, coaching varsity girls basketball at his alma mater, a 2010 graduate of New Bremen High School. So certainly will be a little bit of an emotional game for the Raiders, as a lot of these guys played for Coach Timmerman during his tenure here at Russia. So I'm sure emotions will be a little high, and it should be a great game between Russia and New Bremen. Again, I'll be on the call for that game with Greg Burning, so tune in for that game if you want to purchase a pay-per-view ticket. So that'll do it for us here tonight. Our final score, Russia 55, Botkins 40. We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight on NKTelco Sports. Again, our final, Russia 55, Botkins 40. I'm Brandon Coverman signing off here for NKTelco Sports.